Hey, today on the Rock and K Ranch I'm going to be making some chicken stock, so I thought I'd show you how to do it. So I have everything I'm going to put in my stock right here. I have some chicken carcasses that I've kept from chickens we've cooked. I'm going to add carrots, onions, and celery, and then I'm going to add a little bit of salt and a few peppercorns. So that's everything we need. We're going to wash up the vegetables and peel them and chop them, and then put everything into the crock pot. It's going to be about a 3-day project, so everything's going to go into the crock pot, and then I'm just going to let that simmer on low for at least 2 whole days, at least 48 hours. So it's evening right now, so I'll probably let it go ahead and go 2.5 days, and then I'm going to show you what I do every step of the way. But yeah, so it's going to be a 3-day project. All right, let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and put the chickens in and then start adding the vegetables on top. You'll notice I have a lot of celery tops. That's because we're just looking for the flavor. We're not eating this, so I'm just going to throw all of these leaves and stuff into the pot. I'm going to cut the base off of this one. This is the main stock. Cut it into some smaller pieces. Throw it in the pot. Now the onions, I'm going to take the base off, this part off, with the roots. The rest of this I'm going to throw into the pot. Leaving the skins on helps your broth to have a nice rich color. So the whole thing goes in. Okay, now a little bit of salt. This is pink Himalayan salt. And some black peppercorns, or peppercorns. About that much. Now I'm going to fill this up to the top with water and then put it in the crock pot. That's all there is to it. Wait. Okay, so it's day 2 of the chicken stock. It's been in the crock pot since last night, so about 20 hours so far. So let's take a look inside the pot. Oh. Look at that beautiful color. As you can see, all the vegetables are soft. Onions, celery. There's the chicken. We're just going to stir it up a little bit. As these bones cook, they'll release goodness into this broth. All right, we'll check back on it tomorrow. Okay, so it's been over 2 days. It's been about 50 hours since this chicken stock has been in the crock pot. So I'm going to call it done, and we're going to get it out of the crock pot and store it in the freezer. So here we go. You can see it's reduced some. I could have added some more water to it, but I just didn't. So I'm just going to pull all this stuff out of here and put it in this strainer and let the liquid, I'll keep this liquid as it drains into the glass bowl. And I won't let any of this go to waste. I'll send this out to the chickens. If we had pigs, I might give some to them. But right now we don't have any pigs. All right. I'm going to press this down to get a little more out of it. See it draining out there? That's the good stuff. I think I've gotten most of it. I might try dumping it now. I hope you can see this because I can't. So I'm just going to let that drain, and I'm going to let this cool probably overnight. And then in the morning, after it's cool, I'm going to put it into freezer bags, probably in 3-cup portions, 2 or 3-cup portions, whatever you like, you can really do. And I'm going to label my bag. Chicken stock, March of 19. And I'll label as many bags as I need. And I'm going to measure it with a measuring cup, pour a measured amount in, and then lay them in the freezer flat. Okay, so it's the next morning. I've let this cool for about 8 hours, and I decided to measure it into 2-cup measurements, put it in labeled freezer bags, and then put it in the freezer. All right, so here we go. I'm going to try to get as much air out of that bag as I can. All right, one's done. I'll pull this chicken stock out to use in recipes or to make a soup. Sometimes I'll just boil some vegetables in it and have it as a soup. Usually I use it in recipes though, that call for chicken stock. You can freeze it into any size portions that you want, as long as it'll fit in your bag. Okay, so after I put the chicken stock in the Ziploc bags, I laid them flat and put them on a cookie sheet and put them in the freezer. And now they're frozen solid, and I'm going to take them off the sheet and just stack them in the freezer. Nice and flat. Now I can stack them in the freezer. Okay. Well guys, that's all there is to it to making the chicken broth, at least the way that I do it. So you should try it. Don't waste those carcasses. Bye.